Hello, beloved. This is your sister Evangelist Marie, and this is our 110 day into our Bible reading in 365 days. May the Lord be blessed. May the Lord be glorified. I am so grateful to be in this journey with you. I know it's not easy, but we need to keep pressing on. So, as per our schedule, we have to read Mark chapter 11, verse 1 to verse 26, and also to read First Samuel chapter 11, 12, and 13. Let us dive into it. Let's start with First Samuel, First Samuel chapter 11, 12, and 13. So this is about the starting of the administration, I would say, of King Saul. So this was his first battle and all that. But something caught my attention here in First Samuel 11 in verse 2. This is a person like a king. The Bible says in verse 2, and Nahash the Ammonite answered them on this condition, because Jabez said to Nash, make a covenant with us and we will serve you. So they were willing, because they were outnumbered and weak. They were willing now to serve the king Nash. And they say, make a covenant, we will serve you. We don't want any trouble. And they say, okay. And the king of Ammonite, he said, okay, I will do it, but in one condition. On this condition, I will make a covenant with you, that I may block out all your right eyes and bring reproach on all Israel. What type of wickedness is this? You want them to serve you, but you want them to serve you without their full eyes. How is it possible? Is it even feasible? Is it not wickedness? And then they were terrified. They say, they now rethink, and they sent news to all the tribe of Israel, and then it came to Saul, and Saul now went and helped them, and Saul went ahead and pray, not even pray, but Samuel and Saul, they joined hands together and they delivered them. They delivered the people of Jabez, and now this is at the end what Samuel did, and First Samuel 12 verse 17 is today, not the wheat harvest. I will call the Lord, and he will send thunder and rain, that you may perceive and see that your wickedness is great, which you have done in the sight of the Lord, in asking a king for yourself. So basically, the children of Israel at that time, before they wanted to confirm themselves like the other kingdom, to have a king over them, God himself was their king, rule over them, deliver them, and give them whatever they were needed. But hey, they were not contented. They wanted to belong. They wanted to do like the others, to have a king over them. And then what Samuel say came to pass. Then Samuel said to the people, do not fear, because this is what the people say. And all the people said to Samuel, pray for your servants to the Lord your God, that we may not die, for we have added to all our sin the evil of asking a king for ourselves. So they recognized at that time, but at what time? And now again, the Bible tells us in 1 Samuel 13, in verse 1, that Saul reigned 2 years over Israel, and already he was already full of that. He forgot who brought him into the kingship. It was God himself that brought him there, and God through Samuel anointed him to be king. And after 2 years, he forgot already that it's because of the Lord that he is king. Now, because he have a little pressure, because Samuel asked him to go and wait for him in a certain place in Gilgal. And now the Bible said that then he waited, he went to Gilgal. So as for Saul, he was still in Gilgal, and all the people follow him trembling. But he forgot that the Lord was the one that gave him all the power. So because he was trampled, the people were trampled. I can imagine that people were coming to him and say, hey, king, where is Prophet Samuel? He said that he's coming, but look at how it's happening. The Philistine is coming to us, and you have to do something. So the pressure, never succumb to any pressure to do things that is not lawful, that is not acceptable to the law. And this exactly what Saul did because of the pressure. And when he waited the 7th day, and the same 7th day that Samuel was supposed to be there, he succumbed to the pressure, and he did the burn offering and the peace offering. Meanwhile, it was not his own duty to do that, but he succumbed and he did it. And Samuel said, what have you done? Saul said, when I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that you did not come within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered together and Michmash, then I say, the Philistine will now come down on me at Gilgal, and I have not made supplication to the Lord. Therefore I felt compelled and offer a burnt sacrifice. And Samuel said to Saul, so you lost the battle completely. Even though, so at that time, when he did that, he was already now vomit by the law. And the prophet told him that the Lord have found somebody to replace you. Can you imagine? Disobedient. Don't fall into peer pressure. You need to walk according to what the Lord have set for you. Now let us go to Mark 11. The triumph entry. We know that today be the Easter, the resurrection day. This is the Easter Sunday. So we know about it. This is even what we are celebrating today. He's coming into Jerusalem in triumphal entry. His death upon the cross of Calvary for us, because he owned the debt that he did. He paid the debt that he did not own, and we own the debt, were unable to pay it, and he did that for us. This is the essence of our Christianity, the death and the resurrection of our God. Jesus Christ did not die. Nobody killed him. I take this. Nobody killed him. He died, but nobody killed him. He gave his life for you and I. And when the time comes, he resurrected. And this is why we are celebrating today. And people, Hosanna, Hallelujah, and all that. And the fig tree, the history, the lesson behind the fig tree that we saw during these verses, that he went to the fig tree not because he was hungry. I think he was also want to teach people a lesson. It doesn't mean that Jesus was not aware that it was not the season of fig tree, and then the fig tree was not having any fruit because it was not his season. So it's like you're going to a little child and you expected to see a baby in her hand. It's not possible. So it was another lesson that the Lord wanted to teach his disciple before he departed. So when he went there, this is what I understand by this, is that at every given time, as long as you are called a child of God, you would never allow yourself to be catch unprepared. You need to be prepared day in and day out, because you don't know the time and you don't know the hour. So you have to still stick to the law day in and day out. Despite the wind, despite the rain, despite the sun, you still need to be correct and to be proper aligned with the word of God. Don't allow yourself to go a little bit left or right, because you don't know the time. Left or right, it might be the time that the Lord will come, like the virgin, the 5 one and the 5 foolish and the 5 wise. So you have to be prepared at every given time, because you don't know the time for the Lord, because it's the Lord that know the time. It's no man that know the time. It's the Lord that know the time. This is my taking in this, because there is no way that Jesus was like, there is no fruit, or he go there. But no, it was not by chance. He wanted to teach us that we always need to be prepared, because the law can come at any time. And at any given time, you have to respond to the law. So, as per our schedule, this was our 110 day into our Bible reading. So may the Lord bless you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord open his countenance and give you peace. So as per our schedule, tomorrow be our 21st of April. We have to read 1 Samuel 14 and 15, and to finish Mark 11 and start Mark 12 verse 1 to 17. May the Lord bless you. Beloved, as usual, I challenge you to know God, to seek intimacy with God through his word. Why? Because God is his word and God is the word. And I challenge you to know God by yourself through his word, because there is no other place to know God than his word. So you have to know God by yourself. Shalom, shalom, shalom.